So one of the biggest mistakes that we make when learning to hear God for a prophetic word is that we're usually not very patient. We're like that person who takes that Polaroid picture, and instead of just setting it on the table and waiting for it to develop, what we do is we start to blow on it, we start to wave it in the wind. And it's that impatience that causes us to make a lot of mistakes. When we try to force focus a prophetic word, that's when we usually end up getting over into our own thoughts. Impatience and inaccuracy usually go hand in hand. So with that in mind, we want to ask ourselves, why am I doing that? Why am I rushing myself? Why am I force focusing these prophetic words when they're not fully developed? And if you want to know the truth, the answer is that we usually feel pressured into doing that. Prophetically speaking, we'll a lot of times see two extremes in the body of Christ. We see those who won't touch prophecy with the 10-foot pole. They want nothing to do with it. They've seen a lot of flakiness, and they start to be that person that despises prophecy. And I kind of get that because, for those of you who've been around prophecy a little bit, you've probably seen a lot of flakiness. And people, once they see that, it kind of turns people off and they just push back from it. Or maybe they're cessationists and they just don't have a grid for it and don't really realize that that's still available. And then we see those who take it to extremes. And when we take it to extremes, sometimes we get a little bit negligent. But I want to talk about that a little bit more because this is really important. The word negligent means failing to take the proper care in doing something. See, it's negligent to be impatient with prophecy. It's negligent to expect a person to always have a prophetic word ready to roll off the tip of their tongue. It's negligent for us to expect to have a prophetic word sort of locked and loaded at all times. It's negligent to turn this into a ready, aim, fire kind of thing. And that's a mishandling of the prophetic gift. It's negligent and it's irresponsible because it leads to a lot of inaccuracy. It puts pressure on prophetic people and it causes them to sort of get over into their own thoughts.